Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood panda here, back again for another holiday episode. And today's episode is courtesy of a Patreon request. Yes, I have a Patreon. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But my Patreon subscriber, DJ, has asked for something special. And you gotta know, I love you guys. Because normally, this is not something I would go for. It's, the original Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, followed by the cover, done by the Bass Gang. Now, I actually have no problem with the song itself. Mariah Carey's hella talented, always has been. It's just due to overexposure. I worked retail, and that you know, if you work in American retail, if you worked in American retail for any type length of time after this song was released, you heard it over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it's just overexposure. But because of that, I've avoided listening to it for long time. So I'm thinking, though, that now that I've come back to it, I'm going to come back to it a little bit fresh, and I will, find things that I didn't know before, and I'll find things that obviously, again, like I say, Mariah Carey's hella talented. There is going to be something to impress me here, no matter what. Okay, so we're going to jump back into it, and we're going to see now, and I know Bass Gang did an incredible cover of it. I already know. So we're going to see if we can redeem this song for me today, shall we? Here we go. Okay, not off to a good start, little dizzy psychedelicing, but hey,
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree.
Okay, so like I said, there's going to be something. It's Mariah Carey. There's going to be something that impresses me here, okay? Mariah Carey had this incredible talent of taking it. Her voice was very clear but a little breathy sometimes, depending upon what she wanted to do with it at the time. So it was very versatile in that way. But she takes these notes. These should be just long sustained notes, okay? And she's always adding in this really subtle little riff in there where it almost feels like just kind of a vibrating little bit of a note there, a little note change, that it is so subtle that your ears don't pick up on it unless you're really listening for it. But I think you'd miss it if it wasn't there. So, I mean, again, like I say, I'm not surprised. I'm impressed by listening to it again. I'm not surprised at all.
Underneath the Christmas tree, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true.
She does from one verse to the next. For the first time, she gets your ear, like I said, with those little subtle riffs in the in between all the sustained notes, right? And she gets it. It's very calm. It's very just comforting, and you're getting into the, okay, this is nice. This is nice. This is getting me into that warm fuzzies of the holiday season, right? But then she kicks in that percussion and those sleigh bells and all the harmonies on the background. And then you just want to start dancing because this is the joyous part of the season.
Make me happy. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. Oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I'm just
things going on in the background, it makes it so much more relatable, you know, because you've seen, like, these kids, the kid's got a box on his head, probably opening presents and just having a blast. You've seen that around the holidays, right? And then there's a little bits of her getting ready for a music video, and there's, it really brings in that homegrown, we're all gonna have fun this Christmas. Okay, and here's the next part. It's like, okay, she's starting to really belt out these choruses, okay, or these verses. They're really, that's that belting feel where she is really punching it, okay? But the volume is still low enough that she can go bigger, okay? So it's really cool that she's kind of holding back just a little bit so that she can go bigger later on and really hit that climax of the song. But it's also very impressive that she can hold back a little bit when she's belting. Okay? Belting is usually something you use when you want to add some more volume, some more punch, some more drama to the sound. So it's interesting to be able to have that sound quality, but be able to pull it, to keep it contained. That's actually very impressive. Her talent, is not understated. It's never what am I trying to say? Words English hard. Her talent is never spoken about enough, I don't think. That's what I was talking about. Here's where she's starting to really punch it. She's really starting to let it go. Especially that Santa baby, won't you bring... I mean, that is really getting up there into a higher register also, so that she's able to more easily throw that out there to you. So she's done a very good job of building us to the end of this song, and not just putting it all out there at once. She's gradually built us up throughout the whole thing, so that it's really big and wonderful and just so full and choir in our ears by the end of it. Oh, I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just want to see my baby standing right outside my door. Oh, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Oh, baby, all I want for Christmas is you. Now, see, now we get for her signature, those big belty high notes. Let's listen to that again, because that is her signature sound, because she does it so freaking well. She does it so well. It's no wonder, Okay, well, y'all, you know what? I will admit, I did enjoy listening to that again, because, like I say, when you're listening to things from a reactor's or an analysis point of view, you really stop and are able to put away some any preconceived notions and you really are able to listen to what's really going on, the little bits and bobs and the little nuances that you didn't hear before because you just heard it over, the loudspeakers of a store before this, so all of the tinny and repetitiveness that kind of made you sick of it, you find new and wonderful. You find a new appreciation for what you're watching because you are able to wait, that was clever, that was cool, that was talent. So yeah, no, I really did enjoy listening to that version. Now we've got to go over here and listen to the Bass Gang's version, y'all, because bass, okay, number one, you got me. Number two, they have a sense of humor that rivals a lot of a cappella groups I've seen. And they just seem to have so much fun with what they're doing. So let's see how they adapted it for their own.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need.
And I don't care about the...
Okay, so they're starting out a little bit different. Like, okay, obviously it's also featuring Casper Fox, okay? They're starting off with that slow, peaceful, warm and fuzzy feel that the original started off with, just the melody going kind of nice and slow. Now they brought in Casper as the first soloist. He has a slightly different quality to Mariah Carey's. His is more, frontal face. I wouldn't necessarily go to say nasally, but it is very much punchy and pingy up here in the front of the face. Okay, not as breathy. But it's still, because he really takes his time with those notes and he is very, very gentle with them, it has a similar feel.
Thing I need.
And I don't care about those presents underneath the Christmas.
And then we got Peter Barber channeling his inner Frank Sinatra there with gorgeous.
Underneath the Christmas tree, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Make my wish come true.
Ooh, nice dissonant harmonies. I love how that just adds that little extra punch to it.
My wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh, I don't want.
Okay, so they're making a little more of a doo-wop feel. Okay, this is a very it has its own little fun, little joyous. You want to just dance and sway with it because it has that, like I was saying, Peter Barber, kind of was channeling his inner Frank Sinatra there. And now they're adding the doo-wop to it. And so it has a completely different feel. They have made it their own without really changing the melody line much. There were a few little changes in there. Or changing the words, the lyrics. It was really clever.
On a lot for Christmas, there is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree.
I love Marwan's resonance and rich tone that he gets in his voice. That kid's not even I don't think he's even 21 yet. Like, dude, if your voice is this deep now, what's going to happen? Like, are we going to have to dig you out of the core of the earth here in a few years? My dude, impressive quality thus far.
I don't need to hang my stocking.
And then the buttery sound of Bobby Bass.
There upon the fireplace, Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. Oh, I just want you for
like he has this sultry quality to his voice. Obviously he's really playing it into it in this particular song, but it always is there, at least from what I've listened to in other of the Bass Gang songs. He has a little bit of a slide in and out of the notes, which I'm sure he does on purpose, you know, because it just adds it adds a little extra oomph, a little extra uniqueness to his voice, and it allows him to hit the notes a little bit easier if he can just kind of swerve into it like that. It's really lovely.
Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh, you, oh, baby.
Gorgeous riffs there. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere. And the sound of children's laughter fills the air.
Okay, aside from Marwan's, oh, what happened here? Hold on. It's okay. We're back. Hit the wrong button. Aside from Marwan's, subterranean note there, they're really turning it into something that is a heartfelt ballad, and it's just a cry out to, this is what I want, and like the Mariah Carey's version was a very up peppy and upbeat, like, you know what, I don't need a whole lot for Christmas. As long as I've got you, we're cool, we're gonna have a great time. This is more pleading, more heartfelt, like, I'm pouring my heart out to you, so you'll understand that all I want is you. That's all I want. That's all I want. Please, if that's all I get, let me please get that. And so they're turning it into a different mood, not just into doo-wop, not just because of the changing key, because obviously we're talking basses here, but they're really changing it with those crunchy harmonies and those belts that they're putting out there to a whole new story.
And everyone is singing.
Growl for me again, Tommy.
And everyone is singing. Yeah, I hear the sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? Yeah.
And see that I'm pausing so much with it, but there's so many things. They do so many little things that that make it so unique and so clever. This is an incredibly clever arrangement. But this time it's like, Peter starts on, a fairly monotonous, Santa, won't you bring me, but then he starts to speed up a little bit. And so this is bringing us into that peppy, joyful bopping end of the song, but it is really done in such a way that it is not jarring to the ear. It really picks you up along with it.
The sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? Yeah. I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door.
I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know.
Make my wish come true.
Ooh, nice, Casper. Do that belt for me again. That was crystal clear.
Than you could ever know.
Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, see, I love the little doo-wop-y kind of, slower, bringing us back out. Y'all, I love that version of that song. And I really was able to gain a new appreciation for the original. I really enjoyed doing this. Thank you so much, DJ, for the request. If you want to do what DJ did and get a guaranteed monthly song that I check out here on the channel, go check out my Patreon. For the $5 tier, you can get things like early releases of songs, behind the scenes content. We have a Discord community. But for the $10 tier, you can do what DJ did here and get a guaranteed monthly request that I look at on this channel. I look at the original and a cover of that song. Okay. But if you can't do that, that's not a problem. Don't worry. Do me a favor then. Go ahead and hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell for whenever I post next. Those things help out the channel tremendously, and they don't cost you a thing. All right? Well, y'all, I had some fun today. I loved it. Until the next one, you guys have a good day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you happen to be in, and I'll see you in the next one.